Hello everyone, my name is Nara. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a story time about a time that I almost got scammed by a modeling agency. The story happened 2 years ago, but I'm sure things like this exist anywhere in the world, anywhere in the US, because scams are really prevalent in the modeling world. A lot of people try to capitalize on kids and adults because they have a big dream of becoming an actress or a model. They take advantages of these people either in the form of money or that they make these people do free work. So hopefully by me telling you my story, it prevents you from getting into situations like this or any unpleasant situations in general, and that you don't get scammed. I'm not going to tell you what agency it is because I live in Seattle and Seattle is small. There's only so many agencies, which also makes it really easy to guess. I just don't want to get into any legal troubles, if there even is any legal troubles to get into. Before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave me a comment. And now let's get started. To give you guys a little background of this story, I'm 23 and I was a runway model when I was 18. It was just the summer between high school and college. I worked with a few independent designers and I walked for their show. It was a really amazing experience and I loved everybody that I worked with. But after the summer, I kind of just figured that I don't want to be in this industry long term. There are other things that I can enjoy, and to be honest, it is just as toxic as people say it to be. The girls are very insecure. I was really insecure. I was really worried about my weight, what I'm eating every single day. I wasn't as happy as I could be if I wasn't doing modeling. So I just don't want to do modeling anymore after that summer. And after I got into college, I got really busy with school and making new friends. And some of you might know that I started Taekwondo in college. So yeah, I don't even have time to research for different agencies, and I don't want to think about modeling anymore because I'm doing so many other things with my life. But you know, every single time I go out, if I'm meeting new girls, new guys, people will always tell me, oh my god, Nara, you look so good, you're so tall, you have amazing body, you're pretty. I get a lot of that kind of comment. So it was swaying me a little bit left and right. I was rethinking, oh, should I get back into it? I can do it as a hobby to make some money on the side. It is tempting, I have to say. Even my close friends will tell me that I really should get back into it. It will be nothing but good things. I will get some popularity. Stuff like this. If you're watching this video and you're a girl, you probably understand already because you're trying to become a model. But yeah, I got swayed, I got influenced, so I started researching modeling agencies again to try to get myself back into the field. So like I said, I started researching different agencies, and there's one that really stood out to me because it had a really good name that sounded really legit. And I was taking drama classes in college at that time, so I actually knew one or two people that were actually represented by this agency. I reached out to those people and I asked them, oh, how was your experience working with this agency? And they said really good. They sent them to competitions and they landed them 1 or 2 gigs, which is a really good sign, right? So I went onto their website, I filled out a really simple online application about myself, nothing but my basic information. This agency didn't ask for my measurements, they didn't ask for my digits, which are kind of the industry standards. If you guys don't know what digits are, modeling agencies will oftentimes ask you to submit very simple pictures of yourself with no makeup, hair tied in the back, and form-fitting clothes that just shows your body. I had to submit my digits and my measurements when I was auditioning for my runway show as well, when I was 18. But yeah, this agency didn't ask for any of that. I thought, okay, simple application. I didn't even have to bother my roommate, so I just applied. So after I submitted my application, I heard back from them so quickly. I was really happy at that time. I was like, ooh, they must really wanted me that they responded so quickly. Of course, now I think back at it, they probably responded to anybody because they wanted to snatch the money out of everyone. At that time, I was happy. So they pretty much said, oh, we loved your application, you sound interesting, and we wanted to hear more from you. So why don't you do an audition tape for us? I wasn't even applying to be an actress, but they still wanted a videotape from me. And they also gave us prompts. So they're just very simple and very short, like advertisement and commercial clips that we have to do. There's Pepsi, there's Hershey's, there's a few other things that I can't remember. So pretty much you'll just have to say, ooh, I love Pepsi, I love Hershey's, you know, stuff like that. Silly and short. So I spent a whole afternoon. I made like a audition tape and I sent it to them, and they were like, oh, we loved it and we wanted to schedule like an online meeting with you. This was also during COVID, so they couldn't do any in-person casting, so we had to do like a Zoom meeting. Story's about to get juicy here. So I was meeting with this guy that's apparently the casting director of the modeling agency, who is a middle-aged guy that's everything that you can envision stereotypically who work at a modeling agency. He was really flamboyant with his body language, with his words. He had a really strong LA accent. If you know, you know, that type of person. He gave me so many red flags. The impression that he gave me was that he's trying so hard and saying so many things in order to make me feel special, to make me feel that, oh, I'm the one, I'm the talent that they've been waiting for this whole time. For example, I told him that I'm 5'9", and he was like, oh my god, you're so tall and that's absolutely amazing. We were literally circling around your audition tape and guessing how tall you were. We thought maybe you're 5'7", 5'8", but oh my gosh, you're 5'10", that is absolutely perfect. You know what? Last week we had a girl that came in who is shorter than you. She's also a bigger size and she wanted to be a model, and we were like, no, you cannot be a model, but you look amazing. You're 5'10", you're a size 4, literally perfect. You know, he would say things like this. He would give me unnecessary information about other candidates that I honestly do not need. I'm not even sure if these girls he mentioned are real. Who knows? Constantly pinning me against these other women to make me feel good about myself, to make me feel pretty, to make me want to sign with them. And after all my self-introduction and him commenting on my appearances, saying that I look good, all sorts of things, he started giving me a lot of false promises. He told me that he knew that a cosmetics commercial is going to be shooting in town next week, and they're looking for somebody that's exactly like me. I can earn easily $400 in an afternoon and a few hours if I got the gig. He told me that I will be perfect for the role because I have nice hair, I have nice skin. He told me that he'll send the director my information this afternoon to get me booked with the job. At this point, this was his first time meeting me. He's never seen me in person. We don't have a contract. I'm not part of this company, I'm not their client, and he's saying things like this. I think the only reason is to get me hooked and to make me want to sign with them as soon as possible. I had some weird feelings about this dude. I just really don't like the way that he pitched me against these other girls this entire time. But to be honest, I was overall pretty happy because he made me feel good about myself. It seems like I'm landing a contract with him. And yeah, I was happy. I had weird feelings, but I didn't think too much into them. I was just pretty happy that I'll be able to book jobs according to his false promises. After we logged off on Zoom, the guy told me, okay, do another video of you reviewing a makeup product and I'll send it to the commercial director right now to get you booked. I made the video, I sent it to them, and they were like, okay, this is a really good video. We're gonna send it to the director right now, and I think you're ready to get started with us. But first, you need digits with our photographers. If you know anything about the modeling industry and modeling agencies, this is a giant red flag. They should never ask you to shoot with their photographers only. I got the contract and they were asking for $500. I didn't get a modeling contract, I got a contract with their photographers that's asking me to pay them money first. They said the photographers are not affiliated with them, it's just somebody that they trust. I will not be able to be represented unless I have those digits. At that time, I was really eager to get signed. I want to get booked for, of course, the makeup commercial, so I signed the photographer's contract. I told you previously that I know a few people that work with this company. So I went on to their Instagram account. I found the exact photo shoots done by the recommended photographers on their Instagram account, and they look so ordinary. They don't look anything that was worth $500. Yes, they are professionally taken photos, but I can get so much better quality for the same price from other people. So although I already signed the contract, but there is one clause in the contract that said I can cancel within 72 hours, fully refunded. So I emailed the guy at around 40-hour mark. I told him, hey, respectfully, I'm going to cancel this contract. I'm going to find my own photographers who can better work with my style and get the pictures that I wanted. I will send these pictures to you later on so that we can get my career started. I have the entire long passive-aggressive email that he sent me right in front of me, and I'm gonna read to you guys word for word what this guy sent me for canceling my contract with the photographer that they pushed onto me in the appropriate time frame. I'm gonna let you guys know how he gaslighted me into thinking I'm the person that's missing out and I'm the person that's in the wrong. We don't understand what you mean. You wanted us to still work with you. You canceled your paperwork and contract. You were very clear in your email. I explained to the agents this weekend that at the very last minute, which is not, you decided that you, Y-O-U, all caps, wanted to develop yourself on your own and handle your own photo shoot. Hairstylist, makeup artist, to wardrobe and editing. We don't recommend that at all, but we understand that some models think they know better photographers than an agency that's been around for 25 years. When you're ready to have a model management company actually manage you, you're more than welcome to re-audition next year. Until then, we have offered your spot to a model that is flexible and is open to us handling their management and development. To reiterate, they never sent me a modeling contract. They sent me a photography contract with their photographer. Second of all, it wasn't last minute. I canceled everything within the respectful time frame to cancel a contract. And number 3, that was just extremely unprofessional, passive-aggressive. He had absolutely no reason to talk to me in that manner, but he chose to do so to, I guess, gaslight me, to make me think that I missed out, and to put themselves on a superior ground. It's just so ridiculous that somebody will send that over email. He's a middle-aged dude, and I was 20 at that time. I didn't even reply to that email because that was just so nasty that I don't think I need to reply. I don't think it's worth replying to, but I saved it all these years to make a video on it. There are a lot of reviews online about how horrible this agency is. There's so many 1-star reviews that said they never landed their kids any jobs. They sent them to extremely expensive competitions, which on the competition's website, they had a page dedicated into saying that this competition is not a scam. I think if you are a organization and you have to say it on your own website that you're not a scam, you're doing something wrong. Afterwards, I contacted one of my friends who used to work with this agency but not anymore. She said, yeah, the same thing happened to me. She was recommended to shoot with the same photographers and she was never booked any job at all, and she was pushed on so many additional classes like acting classes, modeling classes that she never needed, that she kind of was forced to take to get her ready. So she spent so much money into this agency, into her career, but nothing ever happened. Of course, then COVID happened and she stopped working with this company. I also posted this on my Instagram, and another friend of mine told me, oh yeah, same thing happened to her. When she auditioned, they made it sound so perfect that she's one of a kind, that they wanted to work with her so bad, but she decided to opt out for it. It seems like this technique works extremely well for them. They were able to loop many young, ignorant girls into their business and make them pay by making the girls feel special, feel wanted, and make them feel like they can be the next big model. Fortunately, I was able to call out before I was actually scammed, before I paid the $500 for the photo shoot. If you look on the website, a lot of the young girls were not as lucky. They paid so much money, they enrolled in their classes, they paid for photography, they went to these crazy expensive competitions and nothing ever happens, nothing ever launches their career, and they've wasted so much of their time and their money into these horrible scammy agencies. If you watched till the end, thank you. I hope that this video helped you in one way or another. I hope you don't walk into one of these scams in your future, and if you decided to do modeling, I hope everything goes well with that. I'm not gonna do it because I found Taekwondo, I found other things that I enjoy, but I just really wanted to share this story. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and tell me what you think in the comments. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day. Bye.